In this video, I would like to show you a live trade using the fractal flow strategy as a method of analysis. There are a few interesting details that formed the context of this open trade. The beginning of the context began in the first red arrow, which was the moment where buyers picked the market up and created a new confirmed high. In the second arrow, we can see that sellers brought the market down to the point where the low marked in the first arrow was broken. That represents the willingness of sellers to fight the buyers. Up to this point we have strong indications that buyers and sellers have the same amount of power sustaining them, so we need more information to form a bias to our trade. The determination of our trade entry and direction is obtained by looking at the third and fourth arrows in the chart. The third arrow shows an important candle because it was precisely the moment where buyers started to pick the market up again after the low marked in the first arrow was broken by the sellers. The break point of that low marked in the first arrow is a confusing piece of evidence for retail traders because they might assume that the market is tilting to the downside. However, that may be exactly what more powerful buyers want the majority of retail traders to think. If we observe carefully, the tail of the candle marked in the third arrow shows that buyers touched the blue line level, and then it begins to stair-step upward in minor fractals. That's the solidification of an important level where buyers might show up again with a final decision to go much higher if subsequent evidence appears. In the fourth arrow, that's precisely what happens with the formation of a fractal bar precisely in the important level we identified with the proper context. The buy trade you see on this chart was opened right after the fractal bar marked by the fourth red arrow. Another really important aspect of this is that we have a double protection in our stop-loss approach. The first level of protection is right below the fractal bar. The second level of protection is right below the low marked by the second arrow. These two levels represent the moment where sellers thought they had enough power to bring the market down but were apparently mistaken. In this trade, we also have a very obvious and conservative target in the highest high observed in the chart. Price can go much higher of course, but this target is enough to maintain our trade in the realistic 1-to-3 risk-reward ratio. Let's see how the market unfolds. About 2 hours later, we can see that our buy trade reaches its original target in a textbook perfect trade. If you want to learn how to trade like this, check out the Fractal Flow Strategy for sale in our strategy store by clicking in the link in the video description. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and leave your feedback below. Thank you for watching and I hope to see you in the next video.